Hello, and welcome to another Mindfish Prep SAT video explanation for the official SAT study guide. My name is Jordan, and in this video, I'll be explaining Problem 18 from Section 6, Test 4 of this book. This is a combinatorics problem. The question reads, if the 5 cards are placed in a row such that this fully shaded one is not at either end, how many arrangements of these 5 cards are possible? So, when you're solving a how many ways, how many arrangements problem, you might want to do a straightforward permutation or combination. But if you have restrictions, like a certain card can't be at either end, then it's no longer a straightforward NPR or NCR type problem. You'll have to do it manually. So when you're doing one of these problems by hand, all you have to do is ask yourself, how many slots do I need to fill, and how many options do I have at each slot? So, how many slots do you need to fill? Well, we're arranging all 5 cards, so there will be 5 positions to fill. Now, when you're asking yourself, how many options do you have at each position? You want to handle the ones that are restricted first. So which of these positions have restrictions on them? Well, this one does, and this one does. And that restriction is that you cannot place this shaded one there. So, when I ask myself, how many options do I have for which card to put at this slot? The answer is 4, because only 4 of these cards can go in that slot. Now that I've already picked a card to go here, I want to move to the other restricted slot. Once I've placed a card in the first slot, how many options do I have for the one to put in the last slot? Well, you can't use the shaded one, and you can't use whichever one you've already placed here. So that only leaves 3 options. Now we can worry about these unrestricted slots in the middle. Now that you've already placed 2 cards, one here and one here, how many options do you have left for this slot? Well, 2 are already used up, so that there are only 3 cards remaining now. Place one here. Now there are only 2 cards remaining. And finally, there's only going to be 1 card remaining for that last slot. So, now we've filled in all of our options. And because this is a permutation, not a combination, because order definitely matters when you're arranging things, you can just multiply straight across. 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 times 3. And that will equal 72. So the answer is that there are 72 possible arrangements. And that's how you do it. Thanks, and please continue to check out more Mindfish videos.